impatience. March was too impatient with his Chronosphere. Sure, he had the BKB, so he had no reason to just Chronosphere like this, like out of nowhere. Sure, he could have just fight and wait for the right moment to Chronosphere, like, or wait in the back and wait for the fight to break up, and then jump in and land a good Chronosphere, because it's a big ultimate. Like, they rely on it, man. If he gets a good Chronosphere, they win the fights, but they didn't get a single one.
Yeah, we did not see a single money Chronosphere from MVP, but hey, it's time for game 2 and the best of 3.
And where is the Amber Band? It's not there yet.
Well, you know what? Zephyr may just give it to them and just nope. Nope. Wrong answer.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Okay.
Oh no. It's you know what? It's Year of the Rat. It really is.
I mean,
it's Year of the Rat, Karn.
People call this rat, like rat Dota, etc. But I think it's the smartest way to play the game. Like, you divide your opponents and then you fight them 5v4, 5v3. That's what it is. You just play more intelligently than your opponents when you do this.
The way I look at it, Karn, is the objective of the game is to kill your. Oh my God, this is just ugly. You don't give a team.
Oh my God, no, they did it.
They don't give a team Lycan and Nature's Prophet.
Okay, I'm gonna call GG now. I'm sorry, man. I don't.
Don't call GG. Call an ambulance for what's about to happen.
Okay, they're gonna ban Storm. I feel like Zephyr's gonna ban Storm. If they don't, they have a chance. I mean, Phoenix has a chance, but they need to ban Storm. I'm pretty sure they will. They might just want to pick it themselves for Blitz, because
yeah,
Blitz is gonna. Oh, what?
Ancient Apparition.
Okay,
ban.
Sven. Oh, Sven. Okay.
Look at the heroes that Zephyr is banning out as well. The Sven ban. That's certainly not a hero that we see banned too often. But I mean, it could be used with the Wisp. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Sven ban.
He's not a bad hero. It's just he has its place, but
I don't think he's a good hero.
Why they ban it? I think maybe it's because Sven is too good at stopping pushes. Like his cleave is actually really good.
Yeah, that's a good point actually.
And Freon like might just feed Sven. Like I've played, we drafted Sven before against some teams, and when they play Freon, the trees comes in, like, to try to push. You come with the Sven, like, you have so much move speed, you can just kill everything. Like 3 swipes, all the creep wave is dead, the trees are dead. Then you get so much farm from it. I guess they don't want to risk having like Sven that can does a lot of burst physical damage too. And it's pretty good at clearing creep waves and stopping the pushes. So.
Okay, Zephyr, let's see the Storm Spirit. Wait for MVP Phoenix.
I mean, Wisp is pretty good against this kind of stuff. I think this is why the.
You know what? I would like to see MVP pick up a Storm Spirit against Zephyr's lineup.
I think it might go for if they pick Storm Naves, they have extremely good ways to deal with this, because one of the ways Storm Nake's bombs are really strong at stopping Lycan from side pushing. As you go with the Centaur, so it's gonna be Wisp Centaur. Okay, might be offering Centaur.
You know what? What if they pick a Tiny? Then you have Wombo combo status.
It's gonna be Rat Battle, man. It's gonna be relocates on tower and backdoor towers and shit against a Lycan and a Prophet. It's gonna be all over the place.
I saw the Tiny and Centaur combo used once. I think it was by Vici Gaming recently.
No, like you throw the Centaur in the middle and... Okay, yeah, you told me about this.
I mean, come on, man. It's just too much fun. Also, Heen, stay away from the Dry Ranger, man.
Oh, it worked for them last time.
I mean, I like the strategy. It's just maybe the laning phase needs to work a little bit better for Heen.
I don't think draw was the problem. I think the chrono usage was. Draw was fine.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I mean, like you see, like the last engagement in the last game, Corey didn't get much from the chrono. It was like half HP. Then 3 familiars come on him with the draw aura activated, and he just melted. And it was like so farmed. Still.
Oh.
Okay, so it's gonna be Wisp Slark.
All right. Well, we do
I think it's a Slark offlane. They like to use Slark offlane, and they got the Storm for themselves.
Well, normally we see the Centaur in an offlane.
Yes, it's a good offlaner.
A Centaur offlane?
It's very good, and against the Wolves too, it's gonna be really good. They're gonna die from.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Return is just gonna,
The thing with the Centaur is that he's an offlaner that can harass without doing anything. You're just here on the lane. You give him like, you pull him, like he buys like 2 sets of tangos, gets pulled like 3, gets a salve, a stout shield, and or boots. It depends. I'm not sure exactly how to itemize. I never played it. And like supports, like if you have more regen than the supports cannot harass you. They're just gonna die from harassing you.
Yeah, I mean, get a stout shield, stack up on the regen, and you're not going anywhere.
You waste the support's regen and time, and this is why it's picked and why it's good.
Okay, also, we do have the Dazzle pickup, which is going to help them out a lot against any type of relocate ganks.
Oh my god, this
game man, is no, not the Tinker. Darn it.
Okay,
that is the last hero I ever want to see in a competitive game of Dota.
I hate playing against Tinker. When I have one on my team, I'm happy, man.
Casting Tinker. The last time I saw Tinker, I saw it was Bird Gang that picked it against Zephyr, and the game lasted for I think 67 minutes, but like most of that game and nothing was happening.
I really don't like the Tinker picker, man. Against a Storm, a Freon.
I don't like the Tinker pick because I don't like Tinker.
I don't think it's a good pick in here. Like Tinker is hard to play against Storm, and
well, it'll be good against stopping the pushes, I feel.
Actually, I remember because I think it's gonna be called Tinker, and I remember last time he was stacking with his team. Like MVP was stacking on in a Korean server in the pubs. And I was playing with a couple of friends too, and they picked Tinker. I was like, sorry, Carl, you're not getting away with it. I picked Storm, man. I made his game hell, and I think that's what Bliss is going to do to him this game too.
I hope so, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move into our second game in the best of 3 for the Tier 1 match between Zephyr and MVP Phoenix. Currently, we have the boys in blue, or I guess navy blue, up 1-0 over their Korean opponents. Blitz will be in the mid lane, no surprise there, and he's on his signature Storm Spirit. I'm sure he'll be very happy about that. Against a mid Carl Tinker like you were discussing. And generally this is where we see Tinker most of the time anyway.
Oh my god, this is next level.
Look, I'm looking at the booth right now. Aosin is laughing.
God.
No, the entire Zephyr squad is laughing their ass off, and they have a ward spotted there as well. So as soon as that courier respawns, as soon as the courier respawns, they're gonna kill it again.
Well, they're gonna fly it. They're gonna fly it. It's gonna respawn a little bit. Actually, they can't fly it. Can you kill the courier like this when he's at the base? If he's not flying? I don't know.
Not inside the well, but if it's outside of the well,
he can't get out. They're gonna wait. They're gonna have to wait for the 3rd-minute mark to get the courier, man. Their bottle, I mean.
Man, what a nasty strategy. And you have so much of Zephyr on the heroes they really love to play. Bambo loves his Nature's Prophet. And, I mean, what's there to say about Blitz and Storm Spirit? That Storm Spirit looks like Blitz at this point, man.
Yeah, 2D always jokes about this. It's like, dude, like, Blitz is playing Storm, but he's Storm. Like, he looks...
Blitz is Storm, and he's also low on health. He actually has to be quite careful because...
he's very far off his bottle, man. And
his bottle's a while away.
Oh, maybe he has his bottle, actually. No. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, I think he does.
Because he got pulled. There's no way he doesn't have it. Okay.
Yeah, with 4 last hits, he got that bottle, like, immediately. So let's go ahead, Karn, and talk a little bit about the lane matchup. We have Dazzle with the Lycan against a Centaur and Sand King that's stacking and pulling creeps, while the Wisp is kind of just chilling in the jungle. Actually hasn't gotten any experience whatsoever.
Yeah, he's stacking both camps at the same time.
This is going to be very nice for the Lycan and the Sand King later on.
Lycan? Lycan is on...
Oh, sorry, not the Lycan.
Oh, okay.
Just the Sand King. I don't know. I got them mixed up. They're both in the top lane.
Yeah, they can use that to either get for the Tinker to farm. I think it's going to be for the Tinker. Usually... when MVP plays Tinker, they like to get like a really fat Tinker, like a ton of farm. I don't think they're gonna bother too much.
You know what? That's a good point you bring up. There's a lot of action in the top lane, chasing, rising away. I think that Corey's got to be a little bit careful over here. He doesn't want to get stomped and then double-edged.
Yeah. They're running like this Dazzle Lycan. It's pretty good. And they have oh wait a second, they picked the Shadow Demon too. Oh, here's 2D and Tenbird.
Indeed. 2D, the smaller one, Tenbird, the big bird.
Oh my god, actually they have an extremely strong lane, man. Anyone gets disrupted is dead. There's like no way out of it. They got disrupt.
There's
some
too
of the
much,
wolves.
Yeah, too much DPS. There's going to be a slow follow-up. And if they get in trouble, just, you know, put a grave on someone.
Need to slow, man. Like, if disrupt, 2 wolves, on top of that, all the heroes gathered around the hero. Shadow Wave is gonna one-shot, like, any hero on this lane. Maybe not Centaur, but I mean, a couple other shots.
Oh.
It's not...
He did it again. He did it again, and I believe that some viewers in-game just got some items for that.
Bambo is...
Bambo is just got to be the bane of MVP Phoenix. They're going to hate him at this point. And you know what? Why isn't this abused more often?
I mean, I don't know. I mean...
Phoenix had to know that Bambo was going to come in
Actually, it's their mistake because I play with him a lot, and I know that he always wants to have his courier on the edge of the well. Like, so it's like at the max distance from where you can shop, so you get your courier, your courier delivering items as early as possible. And he's basically exploiting this. If you just keep it in your well like, safely, they can't do this.
That's got to be a big
I think they probably like check like how they position the courier to do this.
Gosh. Zephyr showing that they did their research, and it's paid off for them because MVP, besides side shop items, they have no items.
Well, Tinker is still out farming Storm.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't even. He can't even buy a bottle. He's like whatever.
He has a few more denies as well.
Yeah, he's doing really well, and
not bad at all.
Oh, there's a lot of stacks. He's gonna be freezing. Okay, it's for the Sand King.
That's going to be a very fast Blink Dagger for the Sand King.
Yeah, I think it's pretty important. Like, even if he's a support, you should always give him space to get his dagger as soon as possible. Because as soon as he gets his dagger...
that's all the farm you really need for him.
Against, especially against a Freon and a Lycan who are going to want to take down towers. Having the Sand King with Blink is going to be very scary for
You know what I just
Zephyr.
realized? The amount of mobility that Phoenix will have in this game later on is going to be very hard to deal with.
The whole map, both teams have so much mobility.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to see a disruption. It's on 4-up. He gets nuked with a heal from Purge, and after that, just no survival for him.
Yeah, no. Carly's not even going to get his stuff at base, man.
He's got to walk home.
No courier allowed in this game.
Bambo even pinging. He knows what's happening. The courier will be back in about 30 seconds. I hope to God they upgrade that courier soon.
Raising he's getting some farm, some levels.
Yeah.
Maxing Sandstorm so he can do this.
Yeah, I believe you want 2 points in the ability for it to be really useful in those creep waves. And what about Heen? He's not getting too much farm, but at least a few last hits.
No, he's doing pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I mean, he can't really get much, man. Like, he's gonna die as soon as they can catch him, he's dead, so... Not much he can do there.
Slark is also behind Nature's Prophet. I think that Zephyr are pretty much winning every lane. Finally, the courier is back.
Yeah, well... Killing 2 couriers, man, is so huge.
That is,
especially on a Tinker, can't even get a bottle. I mean, what is he gonna do?
Let's ignore the victory of killing the courier. Let's think about the moral victory you get out of that. Like, how much is that going to mess with MVP's mindset?
Well, I know Card is a very. If you mess with his game, he's not happy about it, and when he gets killed, he's pretty vocal about it, and same when.
I saw the bunny ears in the back there for a second on 10 Bird.
But like now, if he has to play Tinker mid against a Storm without a bottle, like for 5 minutes, like
you don't want that. It's like also the Storm Spirit's gonna generally get the runes anyway at that point.
No, not really. It really depends. No, it really depends. It's not really. I mean, like.
Well, I mean, the Tinker may not go for the runes as much, but Bambo, he's invisible.
He has a bottle.
Wait, Bambo on bottle on Bambo?
Yeah.
No. I don't.
To get the runes, he wants to TP on the runes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But still, I don't see bottle too much on Nature's Prophet. So
never. But
yeah, this is the first time I've actually ever seen a bottle on a Prophet.
Yeah, well, I guess his plan is just gonna get the runes if like Blitz is gonna check top, he's gonna check bottom or something like this. No, I don't know what that.
Tokido.
No, I don't know what it said.
Yeah, I don't know either. I can read it, but I can't understand it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like, as I said, like Tinker can just spam March and push the lane like this way and go to get the rune, and Storm cannot. I mean, Storm can push the lane too, but I think Tinker can do it.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on that blink dagger. Oh, he's stunned. Wait, can the Wisp keep him alive?
Okay, nice.
Oh my god, they're keeping him in the picture. Eosin, he's going to be graved up for the time being, but out comes the Stampede. Will we see a kill from Ryzen? He's healed up. Eosin, he's still alive. The Centaur falls. An MVP full retreat, now losing the Sand King. Bamboo, he's going to get out of there just fine. And this is a 4-0 situation for Zephyr. The tier 1 tower in the top lane. I think it may indeed fall. Blitz is coming in as well now. Can he get March? The leap is done. He's moving in. There's no mana left for the Slark. One more hit.
Yeah, he gets it.
Blitz gets him. Another kill. 5-0. Zephyr. They're taking complete control over this match a lot earlier than last game.
They're rolling like. I think the courier kill was so big, man. Courier kills was so big, and like Bamboo like almost single-handedly
won them the game.
I don't want to go this far, but almost, man. Like,
dude, I mean, Bamboo, this guy he's a professional space maker.
And I can't believe they let them like draft Lycan, Dazzle, and SG right in. I cannot believe they let that happen.
I know, like just.
Like when you see a Dazzle, you have to be worried about all the summons.
That's another tower gone. I'm surprised they got both the Nature's Prophet and the Lycan.
Well, they first picked them, so.
But still, that's just such a nasty combo, and there's already 2 tier 1 towers down. Tinker has been demoted to farming the Ancients. Zephyr going after the tier 2 tower, not wasting any time in this match. Ryzen gonna come in, a bit of Sandstorm to damage the creeps. It's a slow and steady death. I think the tower, though, they're just going to kill the tower off. They have too many units. This is Rat DOTA.
Falling, man. He's pretty happy about it. Like, nice. I got a bunch of creeps.
Uh-oh, Blitz is moving in. He gets stunned. Still alive, though. Down goes Io. Disruption keeping Blitz in a happy place. I don't know how happy Disruption World is, but happier than getting killed in the Dota world, I suppose.
His bots. He has like 50 goals away from his bots.
Zephyr at 10 minutes, under 10 minutes. They're going after the tier 3 tower. The weave is up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a Rax. I think it's at half health. MVP they need the Tinker joining them. Where's that March? Where is March? He's on the Slark.
They're both missing. Wow, there's one of them.
Ryzen, he comes in. I would have loved to see an ultimate follow-up, but they're going to stop the push. Purge, he's graving himself. He's alive. Out he goes. Eosin seems to be the only one following. Look at this, man. Zephyr have just everything. Everything has gone right for them this game, Karn. It's absolutely ludicrous.
Bamboo has bots. It's a trouble, man.
Oh, man. Heen. Not even the Wisp can save him.
Well, at least Tinker has boost of travel now. I guess he can do something. Is he even high level enough?
We saw Zephyr push the tier 1, tier 2, and then tier 3 tower, and they got all of them in one fell swoop.
Wait, I thought I saw bots on Bamboo. Okay, that was Tinker, I think. Okay, never mind. I think I was confused for a second.
Drinking too much hot 6 again, Con?
Oh yeah. I got only one can though.
Gotta get your fix, man. Gotta get that hot 6 goodness.
Okay, I was scared for a second. No, it's okay though. So
well,
I mean, Tinker's gonna farm some more stacks. They're gonna give up the towers. I mean, like they shouldn't actually. Like Tinker should be here, like spamming March.
He's not though, and even using the trees for the high ground vision. That's another tower gone.
Yeah, they can't give any more. He's gonna be here.
They can't, man. If they give up another tower, which it's looking like could happen.
Like they have a Storm. This is the problem. They have a Storm. You can just jump in, find Tinker, and kill him.
March of the Machines, not even that. I mean, it's too early in the game. This is probably not a maxed March. He can't spam it over and over either.
One thing to note is like Zephyr is really low level. Like Curry is level 6.
They have been soloing or 5-manning throughout a lot of this game.
Yeah, like well, I think
they're rich. They are rich, man. They are so rich.
Okay, so maxed out March. I don't think they're gonna be able to get too many more towers. Well, there's 2 left, but they're gonna have a hard time getting them now. Storm though almost has his Orchid.
Once that happens, he can zip in and grab the Tinker.
Tinker is gonna have a very hard time, man. He needs to. I mean,
look at that gold advantage.
I almost tempt to say he has to go BKB, but like he doesn't want to. But in this situation,
BKB is so rare on Tinker.
Huh?
Isn't it a pretty rare item on Tinker? BKB.
Yeah, but it's like you can rearm it.
I just realized
it used to be a thing. Actually, no way. Maybe they changed it.
I don't think you could rearm BKB.
I just know at some point you could do it. You could rearm the BKB and just keep BKBing all the time. But
I remember you used to be able to, but I think they thought it was one of the kind of more abusable items, so they just.
I think it got removed because it was too
Yeah, they
good.
nerfed it. I think that's an appropriate nerf, though.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude. Like, how ridiculous would that be if you just you port in, you BKB, you throw down a few March of the Machines, and you get out of there?
I don't know, man. There was a hero like Naix who had like 20-second BKB with you remember that? These days?
I remember. Yeah, that Life Stealer with the BKB that lasted for a much longer time than it does currently.
That was the times of the right click Naix that had like no activable beside Rage, and Rage with his ultimate that made him invulnerable for 20 seconds. So
no thanks, man. No thanks. I'm totally okay with what we have right now.
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess now we're soaring bots halfway to his Blink Dagger. If he even goes for it, I think he has to because of the Storm. Otherwise, like it's too easy for him to get caught.
Well, at the very least, there's the Orchid on the Storm Spirit, by the way.
It's really quick, and it's because of the towers they got.
Yeah, and let's not forget that Storm Spirit's 3-0. Uh-oh. Moving in on March.
No,
he's silenced, but Raisin's coming in.
Okay.
Zephyr, yeah, that's one dead Storm Spirit. A little bit too cocky, but at the same time, space created.
Yeah, Lycan doesn't need a lot of time of space to get towers.
You only need to give him an inch, and it'll take a mile.
Like they have a team that like everyone can create space. Like Lycan on his own can make a lot of space. Prophet can too. Storm can too. It's really difficult to be at the.
This is just a nasty lineup.
Oh, but they know about the Roshan, the spamming March. Can they do something about it?
It's gonna be. I don't think they can. Slug's gonna jump in and give it a try. Corey gets the Aegis, and March. He gets hit by the weave. He's blocked by the trees, jumping away in a very safe spot, but he's stuck. Can they actually get him?
Is he gonna? Can he kill? He's gonna kill.
Oh, he's jumping. Aosin, where's the disrupt? That's what I'm waiting for. Self-disrupt. March, he's out.
That was
no
optimistic.
saving him.
He got baited, man.
Yeah. Maybe just leaping and running away in a different direction would have been nicer, but you know what? This gives Prophet time to push top, and you know, where's the Tinker?
Okay,
I don't see him.
At least it's still gonna be difficult for them to breach high ground. It's so difficult to push against a Tinker, and when you have also a Blink Sand King.
Bamboo falls quite easily. I mean,
Bamboo finally punished.
I want to point out that this is the time where Phoenix are going to get a lot of maneuverability. Forcing the glyph. Is that that's a Necro 3.
Yeah, I think they can still get the racks.
They're going to start hacking away on it, and it's already at half health. Stun, Sandstorm, the creeps run away.
Oh, okay. They managed to defend.
Yeah. Well, they defend, but the problem is Zephyr are going to keep doing this. They have map control. Enemy wards are not going to be very useful. They
still haven't got a single tower. I don't think they're going to get a tower anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't see it either, Karn. It's looking grim for MVP. Zephyr is going to have to throw much harder than EG ever could to lose this match.
Yeah, well, it's all on Tinker. It's all eggs in the same basket. Tinker basket.
I see 3 recipes. Oh, well, that's a dead Tinker.
It's not many eggs.
I see 3 recipes in Bambo's inventory. I have a feeling they're all Necros.
Yeah, it's the Necro 3.
Or he's super trolling us with the Dagon. But that would make no sense.
Man. He wants to win, man. It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's going to be the 5th win, which means it's probably a 10K match for them.
Yeah, I think it. I don't know how much it stacks up,
I think it's a 10K match for them.
There's a lot of money for Zephyr to earn just from this match alone. March.
What?
He's going to Shadow Dance out of there. I think the disruption was going to happen next, but didn't happen. Uh-oh, Corey. Not going to pop the Aegis. And at the same time, Zephyr, they're going to get that tower in the top lane. Corey. Yeah, they popped the Aegis. I don't think MVP can follow it up. It's still an annoyance, and let's not forget that there's a Necrominion just used. There's 2 sets of Necrominions. They're going after the barracks. One falls, the second. Well, there's an ultimate from Ryzen, and they're keeping alive their members for the time being. Slark getting a little bit too aggressive. He's dead, and is nice move in from Blitz. He's going in on Heen, backs out instantaneously. The towers are down. Zephyr retreat, and they still have their Necrominions alive.
18-minute racks against the Prophet and Lycan. I don't know how you come back from this. I guess Tinker is a way, but it's gonna be so hard. Like, I guess there's a Storm. Like, I think they got like completely.
They got outdrafted.
200% outdrafted, like pretty badly, man. They have all their heroes are good against Tinker. Like all of them. Like Lycan is good against Tinker. I mean, it's decent. Like Prophet can TP wherever Tinker TPs. Storm can jump in from anywhere.
I really think that MVP should have grabbed the Storm so they can
That's what I was thinking. I thought they were gonna get it or ban it.
The Prophet. Maybe even a Timber Saw would have not been that bad against them as well.
Yeah, like Storm is good against Prophet and Lycan, so there was like no reason not to pick it. I'm not sure.
I mean, at least ban the hero.
Yeah, if you plan on getting a Tinker, yeah, you ban it. Or you don't pick a Tinker into a Storm. This is. You're like. I mean, the game could have gone like way differently if Tinker was actually allowed to get a bottle, but I don't think that would have made that much of a difference. It just allowed them like to completely stomp the game like from the start.
You know what was funny, Karn? We actually saw the experience graph. It dipped into MVP's favor for a little bit.
Zephyr is 5-manning since. I mean, like they're 5-manning like at 6 minutes or something. I don't know, man. But really early.
They're okay with it. March, he's going to try to get a leap. There's a relocate. Out come the Necrominions. Bambo, he's going to get some assistance, but Blitz, he's getting a lot of damage hit on him. He's trying to escape. Well, he was looking for the kill. Not going to get it. Double kill from MVP Phoenix. They do lose the Wisp, but
it's space for Lycan to push bottom lane.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the Tinker can be annoying. Heen's helping out as well, but he is extremely slow thanks to the Purge. Corey activating his ultimate. Centaur is down for the count, but Tinker is moving forward. That is an aggressive blink. Oh, he has the Ghost Scepter. The tower is dead, though. Corey did get the tower, and he's working into an Assault Cuirass. He doesn't even have his power treads, man. He doesn't need them. You have that max movement speed when you use Lycan's ultimate, and we're seeing a lot of these players nowadays just forego boots entirely.
Yeah, but I would not do it in this case, though. You don't wanna. I mean, you don't need the boots. At least I think no boots is pushing it too far.
It's too far, man.
Yeah,
too much.
Too far, man.
I could totally see delaying until the Necrominion is done, but all right, get some boots after that. Come on.
Actually, you need them to farm the jungle, even if you farm the jungle.
Well, maybe.
I guess if you don't go to the jungle, it's okay. If you just stay on the lane, it's okay.
I guess at this point, just get Boots of Travel and teleport to your minions.
That's why he's not upgrading them, because he's gonna get bots.
That makes sense.
You know, in a game like this, that's what they need. They don't need him to do damage. They need him to be at the right place.
Oh, March. Yeah, he's forced the Shadow Dance away. In comes the relocate. Ryzen's coming in with 4F.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Is Carl gonna die from this? He could die, man. If he kills both with the March, he dies.
Yeah. You know, what if Zephyr just went troll mode and like got 5 sets of blade mills? That would be bad.
Well, then Tinker is... Well, I mean, they don't need that.
The Rat's in full force car, and we have wave after wave of minions. Oh, they're actually getting taken out. MVP depends for the time being. They force the use of a glyph though, and well,
lose the range.
They still lose the ranged racks. It's just the thing is Zephyr will wear down MVP eventually, and there's nothing they can do about it. It's a slow death. They're moving in. Maybe they can get a good trade here, but I don't know. I don't see it happening.
They have to go back. They got a Rax, should be happy about it, and just push on the lanes, wait for mana, Storm to get his mana back. And
by the way, that little infograph in the bottom right above the map, it's map control, and currently MVP, they have no map control, is basically what that says in all of the lanes.
Yeah.
Roshan's going to be back pretty soon, though. I think Zephyr, they're going to go for a Roshan, and I could totally see a Lycan just suiciding on a Rax. Saying, I don't care if you kill me.
With an Aegis.
With an Aegis. And the Assault Cuirass.
Yeah, like, yes.
Yeah. It's just, it's looking bad for MVP.
Like, if they want to defend, then they need to have Tinker like being already preemptively like using 2 or 3 March, but even then. Like,
they lost the Rax.
They lost.
Oh, they're going for the team fight. Ryzen is going to fall. Instant buyback from the Sand King. He's got the negative barb on him. He has to escape. Carl forced the use of his Ghost Scepter. Ryzen can. He's Burrow Strike out. He Burrow Striked and he never came out of the ground. It's a dieback.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this game is over. MVP have just been completely outdrafted, and they're getting outplayed as well. There's just this Tinker. It's not enough. I feel that they needed to try the deal with this Lycan and Nature's Prophet a lot sooner in their draft. Get some heroes like the Storm Spear, which they gave the Zephyr to help out their lineup.
Yeah, like they gave up too much. They gave up the Storm against the Tinker lineup. They gave up this very extremely strong Trident that is Dazzle.
Oh, well, they do kill off Corey at least.
I guess they got Corey.
But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
To be honest, like nothing that's gonna happen the rest of the game can bring them back.
Oh,
it's too early. You lose two lanes. And
2 lanes before
and
30.
the last tier of 3-2 against a Prophet and a Lycan.
And Blitz has his BKB as well, so he can go even more YOLO than he already likes to.
Yeah, like
Bamboo has a Desolator, extra damage on those buildings, more negative armor. It's just, there really isn't anything that MVP can do. I'm sorry to say it, but short of a divine intervention.
There's no divine carriers.
Everybody on MVP needs a divine rapier.
They need a super fat Tinker and maybe, but it's just too late, man. It's just too late. Actually, there's no maybe. I know a Tinker cannot win this on his own. And the rest of the team is already kind of not really doing much. Roshan is up. I think they're not even going to go for it. They're just going to go straight for the top racks. Is there a glyph on MVP? I don't think there is.
No, they did use it a little bit earlier.
Even if there is a glyph, you're just going to wait it out and go again with the next creep wave and finish it.
I love how that experience graph is just all over the place.
Well, at least there's only one lane for Tinker to defend now, so
yeah,
we know where the march is going to be.
He has no excuse to miss the march, I suppose, at this point.
And they go in at the timing when Tinker doesn't have mana for it.
Uh-oh, this is not good. The third and final rack's under attack, but in comes the relocate. Epicenter is used, but Ryzen, he's low on health, barely surviving disruption, keeping, I believe... Okay, looks like Eosin does indeed fall, but it's still a 2-for-1 trade. The Rax is down. GG is called. Well played, the Zephyr. A clean 2-0 victory. I'm sorry, MVP. Tonight was not your night.
Yeah. Ah man, that was tough.
Dude, Zephyr,
Game is hard.
They look as dominant as ever.
Yeah man,